Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Now I know it's been a while since I've posted a video. I have been ill and I have been working quite a lot, but I thought I'd do this very quick video for you today. So it's basically going to be my MUA lipstick collection. I'm basically going to show you what lipsticks I have by the brand, what colours I wear most, some new colours that I haven't actually tried out, and just a basic review on them. So let's get on with it. The first colour I am going to show you is the one I'm wearing at the moment. It's part of the Velvet Lip Lacquer line and it's in the shade Dash. And it is part of the MUA Luxe collection as well. So it's kind of like a darker nude colour. It's got a slight reddish pink pigment to it, but I would say it's quite nude or quite toned down compared to what I normally wear anyway. So it goes on light gloss and dries matte. So swatching it. So it's like this on the skin. Like I say, this is the one I wear normally now, and personally I quite like the lip lacquers from MUA. They are only £3 for one, which is pretty cheap, but yeah, so that is the colour Dash. The next one I'm going to show you is again a Velvet Lip Lacquer from the MUA Luxe collection, and it's in the shade Moxie. Now I have only worn this one a couple of times, and I will put videos after my review of me doing lip swatches. So this one's more of a pinky colour. Now I don't really wear pinks, but it's quite a bright reddish pinkish colour. Quite a bright colour as well, which is probably why I don't really wear it. But again, like the Dash one, they go on like gloss and they dry matte. So again, I quite like the feel of this one, the application of this one. Just the colour probably isn't for me. The next one is again an MUA Velvet Lip Lacquer from the Luxe collection. Now as you can tell, I've had this one quite a while. I'm actually running out of this one really badly, but it's in the shade Reckless. So if I can get a swatch out of this one, I will. I basically need a new one of this one. But it's basically a bright retro red. And again, it goes on like gloss, dries matte, so obviously I like the application and the feel of it. I like this colour as well for when I'm doing those sorts of retro looks, or when I just want red lipstick to match a red bandana or whatever. So yeah, I need a new one of this. The next one I'm going to show you is again a Velvet Lip Lacquer by the MUA Luxe collection. I have quite a few of these. And this one is in the shade Kooky, which is one of the darkest shades they do in this collection. Again, I've had this one quite a while. I brought this one when I brought the Reckless one. So I will just do a very quick swatch of this one. It's a really dark purple shade, as you can see. And again, the application, the feel of it is good. So yeah, this is another colour I wear quite a lot. The next one is, I believe it was before they did the MUA Luxe collection, so it's still a velvet lip lacquer, but it's before they decided to call it a Luxe collection. And this one is in the shade Halcyon. I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. As you can tell the difference between packaging. You get a little bit more product in the Luxe collection than you do the old version. So this is actually the first one I brought, and I'm again running out of this one. So if, like I say, if I can get a swatch out of it, I'm doing pretty decently, because this is a really old one. They actually don't do this one anymore. They do a shade very similar called, I believe it's called Tranquility, but this is just a very nude colour. And like I say, I'm running out of this one. But this one is basically the new formula, just in the old packaging. So the application is, again, pretty decent. Colour, for me, it's a little bit too light. But it's a good colour anyway. And the last one I have in the Velvet Lip Lacquer Luxe collection is this one, and it's in the shade Unity. Can't even see because it's such a light colour. Now I've actually only tried this on once. It's something I would probably wear for Halloween. If I did a Halloween makeup where I needed to wear this one. So let's do a swatch of this one. It's basically like a lilac. It's a very pale colour. Very pale colour. And actually, when I tried this one on, the application was good, except I needed to apply it like a couple of times to get a really heavy pigment, because it is just such a pale colour. But other than that, it's a good lipstick. So yeah. The next one I'm going to show you is from the MUA Luxe collection, and it's what they call metallic liquid lips, and it's in the shade Blaze. Now from what I can see, it's got like loads of glitter in it and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna, I've actually only worn this one once, and yeah. There you go. Now the glitter hasn't actually come out too well on my skin, but it's a really nice dark reddish metallic shade. It's probably something I would wear to like parties or something like that. Just something where if I wanted that extra bit of glitter and glam, then I would wear it, but every day is not something I would wear. So all the lipsticks I've shown you so far are about £3. I'm now going to move on to the 3 other lipsticks I have by them, where you can pick them up for like £1. They're pretty cheap, so I'm going to move on to them. So the first one I'm going to do is a shade called Totally Nude. Now I don't know if they do this one anymore, it is quite an old one, so mine's had it a little bit. So I'm just going to swatch that one. There you go. So that's the Totally Nude one. That is quite a big swatch. Now this one, actually, like, the head of mine broke, so it's not in the best condition. I just wound that too far down. And also I dropped it once and I managed to split like the lid slightly, so my lid doesn't actually sit on it too well. But for £1, you can't really go wrong with these, especially like if you're buying for like a younger audience. Let's say you've got kids that have asked for makeup or whatever, and you don't want to spend a fortune on makeup, then these are pretty good. They're also extremely pigmented for what they are, so if you want cheap lipsticks, then these are alright. The next one I'm going to show you, I've only worn a handful of times when I couldn't find my Dash liquid lipstick, and it's in the shade Mystic Masala. So there we go. And as you can see, that is very similar to the Dash shade up here. So this is why I wear this one when I can't find Dash. And again, it's extremely pigmented and it's not bad for £1. And the last one I'm going to show you is in a different packaging. It's in the black packaging. And it's in the shade Raven. I think I picked this one up because it's black and it's so hard to find a black lipstick. So that's the Raven one. Again, it is extremely pigmented. It's got a slight shine to it, which me personally, I'm not over keen on shiny, glossy lipsticks. But I can live with that. For the pigment and the price of it, I'm not going to complain. So yeah. So that's it for this video. That's all my lipstick swatches from MUA. Now, like I say, it is a cheap brand, but it's a good cheap brand, and you can find it in most Superdrug stores in the UK. So that's that. So that's it for this video. If you've got any comments, queries, questions or suggestions for future videos, please put them in the comments down below. Also, don't forget my Insta and Snapchat name will be in the description box below, and also there will be a added link in the description box. Basically, it's a campaign for a dog that was brutally harmed by having a firework placed in her mouth and lit. Unfortunately, she didn't survive the attack, but we are having a petition for signatures. We're hoping to get 100,000 signatures or more on this petition so we can help get justice for the dog. This actually happened in the States, but I was made aware of this a couple of days ago, and I just want to show my support, so I thought I'd put it on my YouTube channel. So if you could all go over and sign that petition, it just takes one click and it's completely free. So if you could all go ahead and do that for me, please guys, I will be very grateful. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.